Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's pentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous. When arting or Mario Karting, he's straight carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emotes of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a slide, dim the lights, sit tight cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Boy.
Sound right, boy.
Hello. Are we there? Are we okay? Are we alive? There's still weird stuff going on. Thank you to those of you who are watching live who have been bearing with me, slash potentially the weather. I don't really know what was going on there. But we are now connected to the internet. But you guys and even me, some of us have had issues watching the stream. It's no good me really talking about this now, because if you are watching, you're watching, and you're not the ones having issues. It's only the people who are having issues who need the advice from me, which is to maybe refresh, but they can't hear me or see me if they're having the problems. So, good to see that some of you are seeing me. I'm going to type in the chat again a couple of times. I am definitely live now. Please refresh if you're having issues. That will hopefully fix it. Okay, more and more people appear to be seeing me. Good news. They're coming in. They're arriving, all of these people. Excellent. I think I've got you, some of you, most of you. Very pleased. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone, through whatever that was, the black screen that we all had. Maybe it's to do with the fact that my connection's fine now, so I don't know why that would maybe... I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're here. It was, as Lord Brotovich described it, the curse of Beyond Good and Evil earlier. Hey, remember when the ESRB leaked the fact that there was going to be an anniversary edition of the game? Like a remaster or something, and then the anniversary happened on the weekend and Ubisoft announced nothing at all. And then I remembered, because I was looking at the Beyond Good and Evil Reddit today to look for some bug fixes for this build of the game. Surprisingly difficult to get a stable version of the game nowadays. You can buy it in a few different places, but apparently none of them work very well. I think even the Ubisoft version is not great. Steam version is terrible, allegedly, even though I own it. I think maybe I think they updated it and it broke it, because I'm sure I've played it fine back in the day. But Apparently, it doesn't emulate well on the PS2 emulator. I'm playing the good old games version, GOG. And even that needs a couple of bug fixes that are very easy to do. But while I was looking up the thread that I knew existed on the Beyond Good and Evil subreddit somewhere, I stumbled across another bit of information that leaked about this alleged anniversary remaster a year ago. It was added to some like back-end registry on like an official Ubisoft source, like where they were listing product sort of IDs and stuff like that. It was kind of briefly added and then hidden. And someone pointed it out and was like, hey, it looks like they might be making a remaster. Anyway, they haven't done. So unless they're going to be a bit stupid about it and like wait until something like the Game Awards after the anniversary has passed and just be like, hey, we could have announced this on the anniversary, but we thought we would wait until we've got more eyes on it, and so here we go. Or like the next Ubisoft Forward or something like that. But even then, like, even if you wanted to wait until you've got all eyes on the game to do the announcement at something like the Game Awards or later, you'd think if you were making an anniversary edition of the game, you would at least just put a tweet out to celebrate the anniversary from the official account. Just like maybe say, hey, happy birthday to our game. And then give us nothing if you want to give us nothing until later on. So I don't know. For that reason alone, I kind of feel like, are they making a remaster? But they say that they are making the sequel. So even then as well, if there was no remaster in the works at all, you'd think it would just be sensible to maybe celebrate the 20th anniversary of the first game.
How are you? How was your weekend? It's BBBBBBB Beyond Good and Evil Stream.
Oh, very good.
Loved the new worst games ever. Hope you are having a lovely day.
Anyway, I've started ranting already. We're not even playing the game yet, but we'll get to it, and we're gonna have a lovely time. I've been wanting to play this game, like replay it, for a few months now. I've been like, oh, it's been a while, and I'd seen some clips of it on Twitter or something, and I was like, man, just sailing across that ocean in your hovercraft with that piano music playing. It's a real experience, this game. I love it so much, and I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off. We're going to all play it together on the anniversary on Twitch, so we will get to it in just a moment. But thank you to the Far Wall for subscribing for 44 months. Ahoy, you say. Ahoy to you. Barley89 subscribed via Prime for 50 months, currently on a 29-month streak. 50 months is a very long time. It was all because I was going to share my resub anniversary for the BGE anniversary. My bad, everyone. 50 months of great content. Thank you very much, Barley, for being with us for all that time. 100 bits from Stephen Skodes. Hello, TP. How are you? How was your weekend? It's BBBBBB Beyond Good and Evil time. I'm glad you enjoyed Worst Games Ever. I'm having a good day. Thank you very much. Hatrick Swayze is in here and says, been looking forward to this one. Well, that's nice. A few people I saw were saying how much they love this game. I go on about it, and I do like post about it a lot on social media, but I put just a quick tweet out the other day to say happy birthday, 20th anniversary, and I had a few replies from people who I don't necessarily see that often in my replies, just saying like, love this game, one of my favourite games, game from my childhood and stuff, which is really nice to see. That people still have, hold it in their hearts and stuff. Duo Goliath gifting a sub there, 683 gift subs now, and that one has gone to Callum Rudd. Thank you, Duo Goliath, for 683 gift subs. Madness. Stephen Skodes subscribed for 53 months. More months than that, to be on. Hang on, what? 53 months, I didn't read it all. 53 months of Triple Jump, more months than that, to be honest. Just want to say that I enjoy watching all your streams every Monday, and it's a wonderful way to start the week. Lots of love and wishing you a fantastic day. Can't wait until the Tatbill video whenever it drops. All the best, my dude. Thank you very much. The hype train's leaving the station as well. 64%. Very exciting. On the way to level 2. Batman Fan Drew has subscribed for 54 months. Thank you very much, Batman Fan Drew. And Stephen Skodes has gifted subs to Benny Boy and Mia 983, taking Stephen up to 984 gift subs. Goodness gracious me, that is an obscene amount. Thank you very much, Stephen. Everyone's being very generous today. That's all very nice. And speaking of generosity, I will get to the game immediately after this, but the last thing I want to say is thank you once again to everyone who came along to our Children in Need BBC Children in Need stream, fundraiser stream that happened on Friday. Ashton and I played a bit of Surgeon Sim 2. You can now watch the VOD. It's available on the VODs channel. ! VODs, am I right? Mods. And we raised, at the time, we raised the sort of the upper end of 300 and something pounds. It's now ticked over because we've subsequently had some more donations, which is very nice. After we've gone offline, people, I guess, have been watching the VOD, or they've seen the tweet go out saying we're still, the campaign is still open, and we're now over £400 raised, which is lovely. I don't think it was 420. Never mind. But hey, it's a children's charity, so it shouldn't be 420. That's right. So thank you very much, everyone who came by, who donated, or who watched the VODs after the fact. We had a lovely time, and we're very, very proud of our community and to have been on the TV. How exciting. Now it's time to play this game. As I said, I had to do a couple of funny twiddly fixes to get it working, and actually it still leaves a little bit to be desired in terms of how it functions, but we will do our best with it. Let me just... I didn't make a desktop shortcut for it, actually. Hype! There's the hype train going. Is that because we've filled up level 2? I think it might be. Hang on, where's this flipping... I should have made a shortcut or pinned it. I'll pin it. Okay. Right, it's working. I'm going to pin it to the taskbar. I have to, this is how it has to work. I have to,
Yeah.
Extra bits for the BGE hype train and for Peter Austin.
I have to show my desktop like that. I can't just make it record the actual game window, which is what I would do with most PC games. And in order to tab, it'll go, you'll see it in a minute. It's just black because it's loading up. But in order to tab out and do anything in OBS or scroll through my chat, I have to Alt-Tab, and then the entire game just vanishes, and then it goes back to desktop. So it doesn't. It's not very happy, and it's because there's like a fix to make it go 16:9. Otherwise, it's all like weirdly stretched, and there's like black bars on it and stuff. And I think that is what has caused those issues. But here we go. Hang on, I am just going to have to scroll up the chat, make sure I've not missed anything. I think I'm all caught up. Hatrick Swayze was gifted a sub by Stephen, 985. Thank you, Stephen. Welcome, Hatrick Swayze, to the Walrus Clan, or welcome back, maybe. Primeval 259 via Prime for 6 months. Hello, TP and the Walrus Clan. 6-month anniversary. Perfect time to check out a game that's been on my radar for some time now, but never had the opportunity to play, unfortunately. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Primeval, and anyone else who's stopped by to see what all the fuss is about that I constantly make over it. Citadel Zombies via Prime subscribed for 23 months. Thank you very much, CZ, or Z. And 100 bits from Steven Skodes for the extra BGE hype train as we enter level 3 on the hype train. How exciting. We are now playing the game. Thank God. We're in. Thank you, everyone, for waiting around for this. So, something else I've noticed. Oh, actually, no, maybe it's because they were disabled. I thought I'd enabled them, and I was doing a test earlier, and I couldn't see the subtitles. But maybe it's because they were off. Notice this as well. There's a making of, which I don't remember ever seeing, but I feel like if I click it, I'll go, oh, yeah. Maybe. I think it's just a bit of concept art. I don't think it's a proper make. Yeah, I've seen that before. Oh, no, hang on. Okay, there we go. New game. Note this guy's name. Fen Diggler. His first name is Fen. That's fine. But just make a mental note.
Supreme Commander of the Alpha Forces would like to take this opportunity to address a final message to the population.
Loyal Hillians, the impending battle will be a difficult one.
I'm covering up the subtitles a bit, aren't I? I mean, the pig dude is called Paige, says Bush Lebsjenikin. No, I'm not criticising the name Fen. I'm just making an observation that the first character named in this game is called Fen. Well, just bear with me. You'll see what I mean in literally 7 seconds.
Fen, jump up.
What? Why is he also called Fen? There is no explanation for that given for the remainder of the game.
Go tell Paige. I'll take care of the shield.
Shield activated.
Let me know if the game's too loud, actually. I didn't have time to do an audio test before I went live.
Shield disabled.
Your Optima account is
350.
units short. Your electrical supply has just been blocked. Gotta be joking.
It's like Ben in Star Wars, right? Ben Kenobi, Ben Quadraneros, Ben Solo. My son is also named Bort. Ben Potter, yeah. Hype train success, everyone. Thank you very much. Time for totally rad battle music, says Push Ups Jenikin. You're right. The soundtrack on this game is incredible. Okay.
I got it handled. Get yourself to safety. Stay hidden, kids.
Whoa, get out of the camera. Got the slow-mo. Sort of don't want to end this sequence yet. It's good music. Oh, still going. He's still alive. Okay, we're good. Whip. Is it unreasonable for two people to have the same name? It's not, but it doesn't happen a lot in fiction, does it? Because it can be confusing for the viewer or the player. It's not confusing in this instance, but it just doesn't happen that often. Unless there's a story reason for it. It's Uncle Fen! It's Paige.
Free yourself, Jake. I'll create a diversion.
He'll create a diversion. So we're raising the energy of the Daijo staff.
In the eye, Jake. That's his Achilles heel.
It's his Achilles eye. Oh no. Okay. That power attack will also insta-kill any of those sarcophagus enemies. Oh no. Ooh, just got away with it there.
Yeah.
I'm Peter from TripleJump reveals the 10 most popular names in Beyond Good and Evil.
Number 1, Fen. Does it sound okay? It's not too loud? It's not drowning me out? Even when it gets intense like that, are we all good? Wow. Saddest anime deaths, am I right? Millsderp, thanks for subscribing for 55 months on the anniversary, the Beyond Good and Evil anniversary stream, and it's your 55-month anniversary stream. Dr. Goblin, thank you for the bits. Sound is fine, says Trialing Badger, all good. Does Paige count as a DILF, says Bush Loves Jenikin? Well, according to the latest Netflix show, he does, yeah. Well, no, it's the other way around, really, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just tabbing out, just checking I've not missed anything. Don't think I have. Level 2. It's good, that, isn't it? That I just have to show my desktop like that if I want to see what's going on in the chat. We're fine. Right, okay. I'll talk to Paige. Thanks for giving me a hand. To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried, Jade. The Doms are hitting closer and closer and harder and harder. Pearl, you think that... Of course you can take it. It's precious. Need some energy? No chance. I'm not giving you any energy. That's it allows you to give health items to your companions.
We're gonna be able to pay to get the hovercraft fixed with that.
Hey, Secundo, scan this for me, will ya?
Oh, Secundo. Secundo's the DILF. If you want to talk about DILFs in it, no, actually, Double H is the DILF.
Una per Daramis. Bueno, Yid, but be careful. I did a checkup on you after your fight, and I noticed something got inside your psycho karma.
Oh no. Our head is a bit flipped.
Alpha sections, Patrol 21, all's clear. You may go up without fear.
Thank goodness for the Alpha sections, am I right? We love these guys. They're not like dodgy looking at all already. Thanks for the help. No need to thank me, miss. It's the Alpha section's duty to protect all the citizens of Hillis. After you. Ladies first. Personally, I can't stand these newfangled elevators. Another thing to take note of. I go through this routine whenever I play this game. I've streamed it once before, very early on. Someone actually asked earlier in the chat. I was too busy talking to answer it at the time, but they asked if I streamed this on Vidiots back in the day. I don't think I did, but I did stream it on... It was early TripleJump that I streamed it. But something to take note of is what Paige says when he interrupts the people talking up here. Sorry to preempt everything, but you might miss it if you don't listen, so I'm telling you now. Listen to what Paige says.
Here on Hillis, war has once again reared its ugly head, striking the civilian population. Luckily,
it's Fendigler, everyone.
Once again arrived in the nick of time. I'm coming to you live from the Southern Lighthouse shelter. Here is where some of the children whose parents have been captured by the Dons
Have been taken in by two devoted and courageous Hillians. Miss, a word for our listeners.
Yeah, well, you guys are not what I'd call as fast as a speeding bullet.
Okay.
Keep doing nothing, and next time, there'll be nothing left here to save.
Cut! Hey, Pop, stay zen. Don't get your snout bent out of shape. All right, boys, that's a wrap. Pack it up.
Bit strange that the news are working.
Thanks, Paige.
Oh.
If it wasn't for you,
The news are getting a lift with the military there. Something got inside her psycho karma. She passed out. Such a nice soundtrack, this game.
Oh, Jade, how you feeling, darling?
I'm fine, Paige. I'm fine.
Hey, Pops, stay fen.
Still no power?
Nope. Now that the shield is on the blitz, we're sitting ducks for every Vorax in the area.
That one there, that one's called Fen.
What a pessimisto. You faithful servant, Secundo, has found the answer to your money problemo.
Secundo, we're stuck here. No hovercraft, no shield. Optima has cut off the power. The account is empty.
Units, you want units? You come to Secundo, mia bella. Listen to this. The director, Senora from the Science Center, wants a collection of all the animals on the planet. She pay you dinero for any photo you send with little animal on it. Mira, that beast, for example. You take picture of it and tenga, mucho units. Even your perro interests them.
Not
That's
another
dog.
one of your harebrained plans, Segundo. Gonna have to recheck your circuits. Who could possibly be interested in that kind of thing? We're in the middle of a war, son.
You understand nada, bacon breath. Control of the species is mucho importante. Yet, you go get your camera back, and we'll see if Secundo has pepperoni on his processor. Ciao!
Right, listen to the radio in the background.
Here is where some of the children whose parents have been captured by the Dons have been taken in by two devoted and courageous Hillians. Miss, a word for our listeners.
Yeah, well, you guys are what I'd call as fast as a speeding bullet.
I appreciate it's very quiet for you in the background, but it's the first suggestion that something is
Camera ready. It's up to you now, Yeet.
not quite right with the media on this planet. And if you listen carefully, it's the audio from that interview that happened earlier, like moments ago. And Paige says...
Jade, I see Secundo already talked to you about the job. The war is taking its toll. We need a complete inventory of all species living on the planet. Thanks for the picture. Good luck.
Paige said, at the time, you guys are not what I would call as fast as a speeding bullet. If you listen back to when they play it on the radio, he says, yeah, well, you guys are what I would call as fast as a speeding bullet.
Don't worry. You're all safe here in the lighthouse.
So,
Good work.
Oh, it's a star taco. Yum yum. So these are health items. We're going to take them all. So the media is being manipulated. Hashtag fake news before it was cool. And we get regular ads suggesting or requesting. Oh, this music's nice as well. I love it all. Even my Pero interests them. Canis.
Superb specimen. I'll file it.
Oh, interestingly, I seem to be able to scroll my chat if I just move my cursor, which I can't see, over to roughly where my chat is. That's good to know. I won't have to keep tabbing out all the time. Just can't see where my cursor actually is, so I just have to do it blindly. So Jade is a photographer. Oh, this is interesting. That's an early model that they used for Jade. I didn't know that was here. That's what she used to look like. I mean, it's not a great photo of her anyway, but I guess they just... And that's an early Page as well. He used to have more sort of like cartoony little black dot eyes. So maybe they made these textures before the models were changed, or maybe they left it in as a little Easter egg.
It's those Doms that took away our parents, huh, Jade?
Yeah, but they may still be alive.
They want a human as well. They're happy to have a human at the science centre. At the moment, taking photos is a bit tricky. But as soon as we... Homo sapiens, there we go.
The inventory is coming along. Thanks again.
But you'll see along the roll of film at the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I transfer the dinero to the stinking Optima service.
Electricity restored. Thank you for choosing Optima service. Shield activated.
Nice work, Jade. I'm gonna go make sure everything's working. Come down here as soon as you can. Looks like there's a mission for you.
Jade reporting. Mission M-Disc standing by.
So Jade is a freelance journalist and photographer, but she's kind of a PI as well for hire, or sort of just any kind of investigation she will do. So she has a company called Jade Reporting. How's it going, Yoa? All right. I might have found a job actually. Mohandi Lanka Iris had Ton Go Iris. That's interesting actually. I forgot about that. Hi. You ready to tell us your name? Zaza. How do you feel? Worried about your parents? I think about them all the time. Our house is your house, Zaza. So Jade and Paige take in orphans of the war, which is nice of them, isn't it? But that
Good thing we got the Alpha sections to protect us.
Be brave. We gotta stay strong.
it sure is good. A lot to talk about here. I've got about 3 threads in my mind now. That sort of taller girl we just spoke to, who was speaking a foreign language. You don't realize it at the time, but she's talking about stuff that like later becomes apparent in the game. I don't think I can take a photo of this this otter yet. There's an otter wandering around the top of the lighthouse, but I think without the correct zoom lens, which is the other thing I was talking about. We get a zoom lens after completing our first roll of film, and after that it should just give you a pearl, which is one of the sort of currencies in the game. But the first thing you get is a nice lens for your camera, which makes taking photos a million times easier. So we will very quickly be finding it much more straightforward to take photos of animals. But yeah, the tall girl, she'll like talk more. I think she speaks more and more English as the game goes on, and then you start to realize what she's kind of referring to.
A field armadillo. They're becoming very rare.
So we're 106%ing this, yeah, says Lobrotovich. You know what? I'm going to give it a go. Oh, there you go. See, bottom of just there. That's the film that we're working towards. So 4 more photos, and then we'll be able to have a much better time. I keep pressing the wrong. So shift is can I rebind this? Shift is the camera button. I would rather it was. Oh no, I can't. Okay, well, never mind. Seagull we should be able to take a photo of if we can get one passing by low enough. So the animal photography is something that kind of follows you right through the entire game. Here we go. Oh, nice. 2 of them.
Seagulls. Well done.
Wow, there is more than one Pokemon in the picture. Oops. See, I keep left shift is open camera and spacebar is sprint, and I keep holding left shift to sprint. I'm so used to that being a usual sprint button. Anyway, let's start the story.
Jade reporting. Jade reporting. Mission.
Into Paige's workshop.
That you, Jade? We just got one of them M discs. Might be another job for Jade Reporting and Company. If you can read it now, and give me a chance to adjust this stupid decoder player that refuses to obey its master. Gotcha.
Paige is a very handy man. He's good to have around, and he's good to have on missions, which we will be going on soon.
Good work.
From Mr. Castellac. It's a shame there wasn't an anniversary edition, says Steven Skodas. Yeah, it's available though on Steam, which apparently doesn't work for a lot of people. But there are some fixes online, so it might work if you buy it on Steam. But I bought this on Good Old Games. It's currently 70% off. It cost me like £1.50 or something. And this game, believe me, is worth £1.50 and more. So here we go. A personal message from Mr. de Castellac.
Hello, miss. I've been commissioned by Mr. de Castellac. This war is a catastrophe for us all. Mr. de Castellac would like to entrust a very delicate mission to you. If you accept, please make your way as soon as possible to the ancient mine on Black Isle located on the other side of town. Having completely understood the enormous risks involved, Mr. de Castellac plans to reward you generously. See you soon.
Okay. Vague.
You know this de Castellac guy?
Huh? Can't go there, Jade. Smells like a trap. It's too dangerous.
Are you loco? We need some dinero to protect us from those stinking dons.
Don't you worry, Paige. Everything will be fine. If you want, I'll go alone.
No. It's just okay. We'll go together. But I'm sticking to you like bees on honey, whether you like it or not. Segundo, check over this computer and download a complete version of your OS. You'll be able to take a look at it, Jade. As for me, I'll try to get that stupid hovercraft up and running. I'm here, otherwise this whole place will fall apart.
Cyber Sheep with the first time chat. Maybe Young Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition.
We are once again connected with El Mundo Exterior.
I'll just watch this first before. Give you some context. You probably can't hear it that well. I'll give you the sort of the in-universe situation as we go. But yeah, first time chat there from Cybersheep. Thanks for the chat. An anniversary edition was registered with rating agencies, the ESRB, at the end of August. The wait may be over soon. You're absolutely right, but it would have been nice to see it on Saturday, wouldn't it, when the American anniversary of the game was. Maybe they're focusing on the Europe anniversary, which I think is the 14th. I think it's tomorrow. Because, you know, Ubisoft are ultimately a French company. I know they obviously have branches in the States and stuff, but I think, you know, maybe they're going to focus more on the French/European anniversary. So, I don't know. So, no, that's not sprint. Oh yeah, this is the thing about the camera as well. I keep forgetting this. And I've never really done enough of this through the game, but you get bits of data on certain items. See, that's like an emergency generator, and it tells you that pushed on rails, that's a hovercraft, and there's various other things you can scan with your camera, and it will just give you info about it, which is cool. It's something that seemingly is being kept in the prequel that may or may not be ever released. But yeah, you get it on Good Old Games, very cheap. And of course, you could buy a hard copy and run it on some old hardware for, you know, PS2 or Xbox or
Well done, Yeet.
GameCube, and I think actually it's available on the Xbox Marketplace or whatever it's called, and it's backwards compatible. You can play it on Xbox One. Oh, sorry, you can buy a. Oh, I don't know actually. So it was released on 360. I don't know if it's available if it works on Xbox Series, but I think it works on Xbox One. So if you still have an Xbox One, probably buy it very cheaply, and you can get it. That's the HD edition as well, which is.
So, doctor, diagnosis.
You're recharging the hovercraft. Ah, the batteries are dead. And this stupid generator is shot. You can start by pushing that generator set. I'll come and help you. That Mr. Castellac sure did come in the nick of time. Yeah, that's for sure. Good thing the Alpha showed up. Not too sure about those guys. Always at the right place at the right time, just by coincidence. So, here we go.
Okay, let's get at it.
Jade Reporting and Company needs to fill its piggy banks.
Okay, let's get at it.
Watch them announce and release it tomorrow after streaming it today, says Tied Up the Danny. That's the thing, I was waiting. I wanted to...
Okay, let's go.
Is the hovercraft working in order now?
I guess we'd better head straight for the Mamago garage.
They'll probably spit and cough a bit. We're definitely going to have to stop by the Mamago garage. We need a new motor. Hey, everyone. We're about to go to Mamago's, and we're going to have a great time while we're there. A sus sapien. There's definitely, you can see there's some stretching still happening. So there's no good version of this game on PC that works like flawlessly. But if you're able to get a console version, that might be the way to just, you know, play it as intended, if nothing else. I know then you're struggling with old hardware and stuff, but okay, here we go. You can also get your camera out while in the hovercraft and, for example, take pictures of these little fishies. Oops. Or can I? Can I take a picture of these fish? Yes, I can.
A live dipnoi. Impossible.
It just lives in my house. Doctor. Beyond Good and Evil HD on Xbox One /Series X/S via backwards compat is the easiest way to play the game at the moment, says Cybersheep. Okay, well, if it is backwards compatible on Xbox Series, then that is, yeah, I would say that must be the best way to play it as intended, without having to fanny around getting stuff like this working with the stretching and the textures and whatever else. And the HD version is the superior build as well.
Hovercraft ain't doing too good.
Gotta hold on till we get to Mama Goes. They've got what we need.
Oh, I love this game so much. I love coming out here, listening to this music.
Well, that's it. Finito. Dead.
Ah, stupid tugboat! And the garage is only 300 meters away.
Catch you later, Jennykin.
Mama go garage, you know. When your mama won't go, you know. Come mama go garage. And so, hey man, what seems to be the problem? I'll go ahead and tow you to the Mama Go garage. Mama Go!
Mama Go!
Hey, it works!
Yeah, works to sucker in the client, all right.
Can I? No, it cuts away.
Gotta get out of this tuna can, Jade!
Yep, it's starting to smell like smoked bacon in here.
Okay, so these are the Mama Go bros, the rhinos. There are 3 of them. Every time.
Hey, Jade, take a load off your feet, man. You're gonna kill yourself running around like that.
And they are mechanics. I think the implication is that they do actually have a mama. And all 3 of them work for mama. This guy says our mama only accept pearls. I don't know if it's just more of a metaphor. But in any case, these guys absolutely celebrate the sex number, I think. Which, for those who are long-time viewers, know what that means. If you're new here, it doesn't make much sense. Hi, Isam. Yo, Jade. Good to see you again. I was starting to get worried. Those Dom's meteors fell near your house last night too, right? You were able to get to safety, I hope. And all the little ones, are they alright? And the new one, how's she fitting in? She's saying weird things in a foreign language about entities from the game that I haven't yet encountered. Things got a little heated, but everything came out fine. Thanks, Isam. By the way, thanks for sending the tow truck to us. Not a problem, Jade. It's only right to help out your neighbours when they need it. Did one of the Dom's meteors land here too? I don't want to talk about it. Almost the entire stock gone up in smoke. This war is a disaster. Mama bros. Can I do a little shopping? Of course you can, Jade. Help yourself. But don't forget, our mama only accept pearls. So look, they've had a meteor on the wall there. You can actually see it in the opening cutscene as the meteors start coming towards the lighthouse. One of them lands directly on the Mama Go garage.
Get a load of that. A Dom's meteor just made us a new skylight. Look up there.
Oh yeah, up there. Oh, look, you can see the sun. You can scan the sun. You can scan the constellations as well, I think, when it's nighttime. Oh, I need to take a photo of one of these guys, actually, don't I? Rhinoceros sapiens.
Bravo, Jade.
Have I finished my film?
Okay, your roll of film is finished.
Yes.
Bravo, Jade. I'll send you the zoom. And I'll recharge your film.
So now, we'll have no issues. You know, even from here, that would be an acceptable picture of Paige, and you've got, yeah, it just makes a world of difference. I don't really know why they don't give it to you from the very beginning, but whatever. Fortunately, we've got 1 pearl that we got from that monster. Hi, Hal. You got anything to soup up our old hovercraft? You did the right thing coming here. I've just what you need. A brand new Speedcraft mortar, as they call it in just a moment. For just 1 little pearl, it will be yours. Just put a pearl into the receptacle next to the mortar. Hold tight. You'll feel the difference, Jade, I promise you. What's more, if you ever have any problems with it, it's really easy to fix with a pod. A pod? A POD? Pocket Optimizer Drone. You'll see they're really handy. You can buy them from the vending machine just behind you. Is it okay for me to say mortar in a Jamaican accent? Probably not, but it's too late now. So, anyway, they say it just like that in this following cutscene. Sold. No accents. Lord Broctovich has posted. Yeah, maybe not.
Issa, got a speedcraft motor here to get up. A speedcraft motor. No problem.
Don't tell me I didn't say it exactly right, because I did. It's a speedcraft motor. So this is the vending machine.
Account identification. Okay.
On the sort of iceberg of memes in Beyond Good and Evil, definitely one of them near the top would be...
A Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
A Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
Impulsor increases your vehicle's energy gauge by 1 wrench.
Nice. So that will permanently increase my hovercraft health bar.
Scanalize, okay.
The game so far... Oh, every time. I'm trying to sprint. There's more a vending machine in... where is it? There it is. A box of K-Bups.
Account identification. A mecha in
Oh, I've run out of money.
K-Bups completely restores your energy.
Bravo, Yid.
These look delicious. A box of K-Bups.
A mecha impulsor increases your vehicle's energy gauge by 1 wrench.
I now, when I see kilobytes per second, I call that K-Bups. And by extension, megabytes per second is M-Bups. And it's because of this game.
Don't get caught off guard.
Oh no. Off we go. Mama go.
They're attacking the boats! We have to protect them!
Oh, jeez. Zoom out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I see.
Okay, I won't let him out of my sight.
If I press up and down to go backwards and forwards, it makes me zoom in, which is a bit confusing. Oh, this is the controls are a bit weird here. Anyway, let's just take the photo and then we can fight him. Oh, nice and blurry.
Okay, I'll file it.
Is that it? Okay, I'll file it. You're not super impressed by that? Okay, so. So pretty much whenever you get a new upgrade on your hovercraft or the other vehicle that you unlock later in the game, there's always a DOMS attack as soon as you leave the Mamago garage. You know, Paige might think it's suspicious that the alpha sections always know when the DOMS are going to attack. I think it's suspicious that they always know when I've been to the garage. The DOMS know. Maybe the rhinos are in on it. But it's basically just a way for you to test out the new tech that you've got. So we'll get a better gun next time, which means I won't have to keep firing little pips.
A new pearl.
We'll take it with us. I'm sure it'll come in handy in case we have to go back to those crooks.
That Mama goes. So this being a hovercraft, we can of course
A school of blue scorpion.
go on land.
Bet you that'd interest the science center.
I like this. Paige says that they are scorpion fish. Where are they? I can get them to jump somewhere. They should be around here. Maybe they've sort of not triggered. They'll be back. We'll be able to get them later on. But he says, "Hey Jade, look, a pool of blue scorpion fish." And then when you submit the photo, the scientist lady says, they're very... Oh, great photo. These are very closely related to the scorpion fish. And it's just like, alright, geez, call them out, why don't you? for not knowing what scorpionfish is. So...
Miss Jade, Mr. de Castellac wishes to meet you on Black Isle as soon as possible. There are a lot of units at stake.
Alright, I mean, you know, just trying to, like, save the world. Oh, there we go. Here are the scorpionfish.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB Blazed my dudes Lord 16 Dab. Since the ESRB and Ubisoft pranked us with the anniversary version, here are some prank jokes. What monster plays the most jokes? Frankenstein. Ha ha ha. What do you call a doctor that pranks its patients? A psychologist. Hi E. Why didn't the marsupial fall for the prank? He knew it was a kangaroo. Ho ho ho. Where did the Joker prank Batman? Gotham City. How?
Gotham City.
What do you say after you prank a snail? Escargotum. Hi.
Escargotum. Blaze it, everyone. Mama go. Thank you for the bits there, Lobrotovich. From the same family as the scorpionfish, very difficult to photograph.
Yeah.
BBBBB beyond BBBBB good BBBBB and BBBBBB evil BBBBBB BBBBBB disc game BBBBBB beyond good and evil anniversary edition Blaze it.
I suppose there's still hope. Thank you very much, Stephen, for the bits and for blazing it. We're going into the city now, main canal.
Black Isle again?
South gate, straight ahead.
Hey, it's burning over there. The Dom's meteors cut through the shields.
We gotta be super careful, Jade.
Yeah.
The attacks are intensifying.
After you streamed this last time, I got hold of a GC copy and dug out my first gen Wii to play it on.
We really should
Man,
have a look
I
at
love
the
it so
Pedestrian
much.
District one of these days.
I'm going right now.
Jade, sounds good to me. Getting a bit thirsty.
Thank you, Trillion Jones, for the bits. I'm really glad that you discovered this game through my stream and that you've enjoyed it. That's great to hear.
Miss Jade, Mr. de Castellac wishes to meet you on Black Isle as soon as possible. There are a lot of units at stake.
This is just the game thinking that I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but it's because I've gone into the Pedestrian District instead of going straight ahead to.
Another 40 people were kidnapped last night.
Yup, it's those Doms again. We're all in for it.
In the Hylian word, they say that the Iris Network is behind all of this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This guy's great.
Good thing we've got the Alpha sections to protect us.
Isn't it? Isn't it just... Here's some alphas. No, actually, these are Hylian guards. This is sort of the Hylian army. I'll tell you about, as I said, I'll tell you about the lore in just a moment. You came to sign up. Ha ha ha. You better get your facts straight, cutie. The Hylian army doesn't have any pixie units yet. The Dom's menace is serious stuff. They're preparing a massive attack against us soon. An attack on Hellas? Affirmative. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. Oh, you did enjoy the game, Trillion Jones. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, I've come to the Pedestrian District because one of the things I like to do as soon as possible in this game is talk to this Birdman. Take a photo of him as well, of course. Like he's some sort of, you know, spectacle. Wow, you're weird. You're a Birdman. Take a photo of you and send it to a science center.
Thank you so much for all the important information.
Aquila sapiens, that's eagle. Can I talk to this fabulous man? Much damage from the Dom's attack. The Alpha sections are here to protect us, miss. So, this guy sells email subscriptions, like newsletter subscriptions. Hello. Before getting started, if you want to do business, you have to put your credit card and decoder, please, to identify your account.
Account identification, okay.
Hello. You want to subscribe to a paper? Let's see. I could propose the Hylian Word, the Word for the Informed Citizen, the Hylian Guide, promotions, bargains, tips. All subscriptions are 50 units per year. And so I always sign up to both of these. The Hylian Guide, I don't think it actually, you get many emails from that at all.
Okay, you're a member now.
Not the voice I expected. But the Hylian Word is definitely worth being. The Hylian Guide, I think it will only send you emails really if you seem stuck and the game thinks that you need pointing in the right direction. But the Hylian Word is well worth having. The HW, no problem. because you get a really interesting perspective.
Okay. You're registered.
You get an interesting perspective on the things that are happening throughout the game, including your own adventures and escapades. See, we've got our first one now.
Congratulations!
Oh.
You have chosen to subscribe to the Hylian Word.
Subscribe?
For the informed citizen.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, everyone. But yeah, we'll get our first proper one shortly, I think, and it'll tell us all about the recent attack and how the excellent alpha sections saved us all. Hey, Nuri. Hey, Jade, hungry? Don't forget to put your card in the decoder, please.
Account identification. Okay.
I'm going to buy this, which is a PA1. It is a health gauge increase.
Scanalyze, okay.
And then instantly actually gives you the full health as well, which is good. You can give these to your companions. So, Paige, 3 grand for the pearl, and a later companion who we will meet.
Access forbidden to
Jesus! Oh my God!
Access forbidden to non-residents.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wow, he's really.
Access reserved to residents or those possessing a city pass.
Okay, fine. No need to be aggressive about it. We've got an email. I think it's from the Hylian Word.
The Dom strike yet once again 2 days ago in the West Quarter. Without the aid of the courageous Alpha sections, the toll would have been even higher. The recruiting campaign intensifies.
So that is just the first taste of what happens. But as you, it's probably, even those of you who haven't played this game yet can probably tell by, I mean, even just the flipping logo and the armor, that the Alpha sections are going to turn out not to.
Starting to get a bit thirsty all of a sudden. Not you?
You want to go in the Akuda bar? Yeah, it's probably no surprise to you, even if you're not familiar with this game, that the Alpha sections turn out to be a bit bad. And so we will be working against the Alpha sections at various points throughout the game, and you will get propaganda emails, effectively, that all of the citizens are receiving if they're signed up to the Hylian Word, about how, you know, the brave, valiant Alpha sections are working hard against the, you know, the insurgents and the Doms and all these people who are making it worse for them.
Hi, Mo.
Hi, Jade.
This is Mo. He runs a tavern. It's Mo's Tavern.
Great, I can start a backup.
This is the Akuda bar. It is a inversion of the word barracuda. Ever noticed that?
You're here to throw down a few. First one's on me.
So Paige goes off to have a drink when you're in here. Let's talk to Mo. Hiya, Mo. Hey, Joe, what brings you back here? Say, the last Dom's attack was pretty close to your place, wasn't it? Much damage? Things got a little close for comfort, but we came out alright. I've got a good gig going, taking pictures for the Science Centre. Just took one of you, without permission. The inventory of all the animals on Hylis? Yep. You get about 100 to 3,000 units per photo. Not bad at all. Why? What's up? You got something better than that? Much better, Jade. Much, much better. Looks around, nervously. Can you keep a secret? My lips are sealed, Mo. Listen to this. I'm too old to do it, but you, I'm sure you could. A treasure, Jade. A fabulous treasure hidden for hundreds of years in the crater of the volcano. Just lying there, begging to be picked up off the ground. But shh. So we can't access that until much later on in the game. But that's a little side quest. This guy seems sad. Problems? Who, me? Nah, it's just old Mo's rock got us strong. Everything's fine. It's that shark over there gonna have some problems. Rufus? Yes, ma'am. I don't know what he's up to. It ain't kosher. Okay, maybe I wasn't exactly clear-headed, but I definitely seemed to do something. He was nervous as hiding something under his coat. He went back up there towards the closet up there. Okay. These scrolling times are the best times on the hovercraft races we'll be able to do later on. And here is the infamous disc game, which maybe we'll play in a moment. We don't have the code for that yet. This is interesting. I like this. Even just in this bar alone, there's stuff going on here. So this is Seven. She's a hovercraft. Well, these two are both hovercraft racers. You say something, Rufus? Me, not a thing. So these two are ignoring us. I can take a photo of Rufus, actually, because he's a shark man. I always thought they looked like shrews. I didn't realise they were supposed to be sharks.
Good work.
Now, actually, if you're quick, you can just see what he's covering up by walking over to him. But apparently the intended solution, instead of just going X7M8 and definitely being able to see what he's doing, is to come up here.
Step right up, little lady. Come try your luck at peepers.
And use your camera to see it, which I like. I sort of prefer that solution, even though you definitely can just go and stand next to him. X7M8. So that is the code for, I think, the one down here. Actually, I'm going to leave it leave it for now, because Jade says something that is kind of, it wouldn't really make sense until we're later on in the story. So I'm going to try and maintain a narrative here. But this is Peepers, Tiny Peepers. Hello, Peepers. A little girl in this dive, this light odor. You raise pigs near the ocean. If you want to try your hand at a game of Coconut Monty, swipe your card in the Dakota first. Peepers is blind, but his sense of smell, I guess, means that he can, you know, he can tell that we live with Paige at the lighthouse. Can I play a game? How much do you have to lose? I bet 200 units. Okay, keep your eyes peeled. My microphone's in the way. I'm going to have to look over the top. How do I make him that one? Yeah. You can only do like 2 games, and then he says, "Hey, you're bleeding me dry, miss. You gotta do small bets from now on." And then you can come back later, I think, and get some more money. Let's just do one more. Disc game, do it. People are saying in the chat. All right, we'll have a go at the disc game in a minute. Fleece everyone out of their pearls and their money. Well, not fleecing. I'm just beating them honestly at games. I might not be able to beat Rufus at the... well, not Rufus. The other guy. Middle, left, again. So now I think if I try and bet 200... Oh, I can! Okay, I guess you can only do 3. Eventually he stops letting you bet 200, but... Right side. You guys playing along at home? There we go. So that was Peepers. Nice guy.
We're bound to meet up again, Missy. You've got the gift.
Make a mental note of that. Peepers likes us. Should we try the disc game? I'll be interested to see how the controls work in this PC version. Francis, that's the one. Hey Jade, wanna play a game? I don't even need the rules. Word has it you're the best. You better believe it. Nobody's stupid enough to bet against me. Bets? Of course. I'll also just play for the fun of it, but that's not as interesting. What do we bet? There's the game at 100 units. You pocket 200 if you win. And for 1,000, I put my lucky pearl up for grabs. Many have tried, but I've still got my lucky pearl on his head. Okay, I'll give it a go. May the best man win. Or woman. Maybe I should just bet 100 for now while I work out how responsive the controls are and how it works. I don't know if the mouse is going to be able to let me point it in any direction at will, or if I'm going to have to rotate it like you do when you play on whatever version I played last time. I think I should be able to just point with the mouse, in which case... Oh, I can. See, this will make a lot of difference. I'm not for 1 minute saying I'm going to just have no issues anymore, but... it does allow you to react a lot quicker. This is the infamous game that I think did it kill my my 106% run when I streamed last time? Did I ever complete it in the end? Did I do it off stream? I might have done. It took me that many attempts. I might be doing okay on this game, but I think he does actually play better when you bet 1,000 against the Pearl. I don't think his difficulty is consistent. Maybe it is, I can't remember, but I think he's harder when you play for the Pearl, so...
Oh, what the? You win.
Okay, so that's how you win 200 credits, but are we going to get our arse handed to us if we bet 1,000? First try, everyone. Yes, sorry, the rule, I did skip the rules, Chip Thompson's thumbs, but yes, the rule is to get the discs to the other side. Sorry, I know the rules, you don't necessarily know the rules, but those are the rules. I'm up for a little game. Oh. Okay, let's see if he's like way more difficult this time. Oh my god! I hate that one. The top right disc is like almost impossible to get through until you've like moved it once. Sort of not even worth trying. It's probably best to just shoot it to the left. Oh, I lose. Oh, you can get it through though, I just did. Okay, hang on. Okay, the decider. Oh my god, am I gonna win his pearl? Oh no. I'm choking. Oh. Yes.
You win.
Did I have my concentration face on? I bet I did.
You win this time.
No, he doesn't. He played the wrong sound file. You win this time. Okay, we're not going to open Francis's locker just yet because I think she implies that she's taking the pearl for the good of the planet, which doesn't canonically make a lot of sense right now because she's just an independent journalist who is taking photos of animals.
Yeah. First try soloed IT.
Soloed IT, that's right. Steven Skodas, thank you very much. Oh, there's a walrus man here. It's Billy.
Where do these alpha sections come from?
Billy?
Me, all I know is that we're a lot better off since.
Oh, Paige waved.
Yeah, you think so? Seems to me there's more and more kidnappings.
Exactly. If it wasn't for them, there'd be even more kidnappings.
There he is.
Thanks again, Jade.
So now let's go to where we're supposed to be going, because Mr. de Castellac is getting very impatient to meet us, I'm sure. Miss Jade, please hurry. I've sent you 8 emails. As per my previous email, Miss Jade. Where the hell are you? Oh, this is the one. This is the track. I'm sort of reluctant to go into the Black Isle while it's playing this. Oh, is this a flippin' email saying Miss Jade? No, it's not.
The traitors from the Iris Network have landed somewhere on Hillies. Large reward for any information.
For any information. That's an email from the Hylian army. I really like the email system in this game. Just get little odds and ends throughout the game at various points. But yeah, this is one of my favourite music tracks, probably in all of gaming. And especially when you're riding around here, you've got the reflection of the water. Sometimes there's some really nice sunsets. It's just lovely. It's a nice atmosphere, you know. Christophe Heral, or Heral, given that the French don't pronounce their H's quite often at the start of words. He is the... he composed the music for this. This is that monster that I fought earlier. The reason that the skull is here is if you don't take a photo of that monster while it's alive in the limited number of encounters you have with it, you then can't take a photo of every animal in the game because it's gone. You'll never encounter one again. So they put a skull of it in there so you can take a photo of it. Not really sure how the Science Centre feel about that though, given that they want a photo of every animal that's living on the planet. If I send photos of skulls, that doesn't necessarily mean it should be added to the catalogue, you know. But anyway, that's why it's there. Black Isle. Here we are. Chip Thompson's Thumb says, this is only $4.29 on Steam. I might have to pick it up, if only to play the disc game myself. By all means, give this game a go if you can, but be warned, the Steam version is apparently buggy as hell, if not unplayable for a lot of people. I got this on Good Old Games today for something like £1.50. So if you head to GOG.com, you can get this very, very cheap. It's currently 70% off.
Hello, Miss Jade. My employer, Mr. de Castellac, like all the inhabitants of Hillis, wish to see an end to this war. The Alpha sections claim to be pushing back the Doms, but they're hiding the truth from us. The Doms monsters have already invaded every corner of our planet. 2 specimens have been spotted at the bottom of this mine shaft. If we don't warn the population, their numbers will increase radically. Mr. de Castellac is prepared to pay a very high price to be able to defuse a picture of a pair of these monsters. This is a very risky mission, and you're free to refuse.
Well, Doms aren't exactly our best friends. Tell your boss he'll have his picture.
Love the music in this game, and the way it's done as well. You know, there's just like just a little 3 or 4 second overlap where the cutscene ends, and you go into gameplay, and it's da-na-na-na-na at the very end of that cutscene backing track, and it just adds a bit of like flow to the progression of the game. Like it just like makes the cutscenes seem real, you know, and seem part of the game itself. There's just some really nice, just little tiny touches, little bits of direction. Like this guy's now he's gonna shout after me as I sprint into the mine, and they've just got him to shout as I get further and further away from earshot.
Good luck, and don't forget, Mr. de Castellac wants the male and female on the same picture.
I just like that as a bit of direction. I think that's really nice. You know, again, because I know, like, you know, I'm talking now in a world where Spider-Man they have 2 takes of every bit of dialogue, so that it sounds like Peter Parker's exerting himself when he's swinging, or not exerting himself if he's not swinging, for every bit of conversation. But that's, you know, that's modern gaming. That's what we have now. Whereas in this, they had to just be smart about it and think, oh, the character's probably going to be running away in this moment. We could just have the guy like yell after her, you know. Oh, these are freaky little guys. They look like they would attack you, but they're not.
Thanks again, Jade.
I like your very real mustache, Mr. Guy, says Lucy B. Hey, spoilers, am I right? To Gorg I go, says Chip Thompson's Thumbs. Hey, glad to hear it. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. the one thing I like more than, or maybe not more than, but as much as playing this game on stream and showing off to people is when those people think, hey, I'm going to give it a go. I think it was Trillian Jones earlier in the chat was saying, I played this game as a result of you streaming it last time, and I love it now. And that's great to hear. This game was kind of cutting edge, I think, for its time in terms of cinematography, having that kind of cinematic feel that we're now so used to. You know, you look at something... I always make favourable comparisons to Uncharted or that kind of thing. Just the direction of the
earthworms.
The way that the music is done and some of the set pieces that we get later on. I mean, it's all relative. I'm not saying it is literally comparable in quality to even just the first Uncharted game, but
Jade, come on over here, will you? I gotta tell you something important.
But considering when this game came out, when we get to some of these set pieces, you'll see what I mean, I think. Oh, there's a different kind of fly there.
Thank you, Jade. Flies are unjustly disliked.
Yeah, nerd.
Okay, your roll of film is finished.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good. I'll transfer a pearl to you, Jade. And I'll recharge your film.
Lovely. There are no weird aliens or awful jet ski controls like the first Uncharted. No, that's true. That is true. Well, there are weird aliens, but and actually, the hovercraft controls in this PC version aren't great, I must say. So anyone like Chip Thompson picking up the game for the first time and getting a PC build, try and forgive its hovercraft controls, because maybe it's partly because I'm used to playing with a controller. But there's no controller support natively. You can use, obviously, the ways that PC gamers do add controller support to games via third party. Or you can play on Xbox Series X/S.
Now may be a good time to show you my latest invention. 2 years of work under the utmost secrecy. The outcome of a life's work. My little marvels, the jet boots. They run on homemade biocarburant. Here's the pocket of pressurized methane.
Right.
And here, in the soles, are the 2 turbo reactors. All you have to do to fire them up is contract your abdominal muscles. It's the transportation of the future. I'm waiting for your signal, Jade.
Press E to launch into super action. Fart-powered boots.
And there you have it.
Cool.
Indeed. But we now have the super action option, which means our companion, in this case Paige, can help us with puzzles.
Want another demonstration? Just let me know.
Give me a demonstration on the other side of these scales.
Let's go.
Press E to fart, says Sterling
Why were you
Better.
hiding that from me?
Oh, I still had a few bugs to work out.
Don't change a thing. It's perfect.
It's really interesting playing this back once you've played the game once through, or multiple times through, because you really notice a couple of just little moments related to things that are revealed later on in the game that are interesting. Little lines of dialogue and the way that that dialogue is delivered as well. It's not even what's being said, but the way it's being said. That's interesting. Look at the sprites on these bubbles. They're not quite spherical. They're a bit stretched. And is that because of the way that, like, the HUD is stretched as well? Do you think they're maybe, like, rendered in the same way? Because they're, like, always facing forwards. Maybe they're not that stretched. I think they look a little bit... Yeah, the ratio isn't quite right on those, is there? Anyway, if that's the worst graphical error that we're dealing with here...
There's the map. Take a picture. Perfect time to try out your scalealizer.
Now Paige has a torn coccyx. He does, yeah. Paige falls to his demise and credits roll. Oh, F in the chat for Paige, everyone. So, this is an animal, would you believe? In fact, if I get Paige to do his super action, I can make him...
Now!
See that? Your jet boots attack makes them come out of their holes.
Yep, but be careful. They start glowing when you get them mad. Hammer time!
You don't have to do that. You can just take a picture of it in the hole, but I think that's a much better picture.
Stupendous photo, Jade.
But the main reason this is here is because we've got all this TNT to get past, and we don't want to whack it with our stick and be too close to it when it goes off. So we use this to aim, and we celebrate November in true British style. Some delicious Starkos. We're going to be streaming till 7:30 GMT today, everyone, just so you know, because I started late. So we still got a good half hour or more left of the stream. So don't go anywhere. Oops.
Be careful with those mutant anemones.
Anemones. Why do I get the feeling that it maybe took her a couple of takes to do that? Have you seen the 3D animated trailer of Garfield? Says Pensive Games. I have, yeah. It's a shame that it's Chris Pratt, but whatever. Ow! I think I took a hit there. So we get these crystals all over the place now from attacking enemies or anemones. And you get them in crates and stuff, and the Hillian Bank will pay 5 units for each materia crystal.
Una materia crystal. I will transfer it to the suite to the bank. They pay mucho units for each crystal. Bravo.
They don't pay mucho units for each crystal, they pay 5 cinco units for each crystal. So we're trying to head through here, but unfortunately...
Hey Jade, come look at this.
We're gonna need some tools if we plan on getting through there.
We're in an ancient mine. There's gotta be some kind of tool shed or something.
It's a shame that they couldn't do lip sync for the voice acting, like the stuff that the voice acting that just happens as you're wandering around. But you know, again, this game came out in 2003, so it's fair enough. So he's gonna give it a whack, but he can't do anything with it.
No, not equipped for that.
So these are materia crystal deposits.
Great news from America. The tad I have been trying to send unsuccessfully for 2 years has just left Heathrow and is on the way, fingers crossed.
Oh! Jeremiah was a tadpole. I think I said that last time, but thank you very much, Jeremiah the tadpole, for the 500 bits as well, not just for the for sending some tat. For those of you who are yet to send tat, you still have time. We have a deadline of Saturday, but that's more a sending deadline as much as a receiving deadline, because we won't be filming the actual Tatapeel unboxing. I don't need to do it anymore, Paige. We won't be filming the unboxing until a little bit later on. So if you send before Saturday, it will probably arrive in time for us to open it on video. So you still got time to send some stuff if you want to. No pressure. His sketch is a little sketchy. Don't worry about it. If you ask me, we'll understand why there isn't a better drawing of them when we see him. Here's a... You alright, Paige? Running off? Aw, not equipped for that. Here's a moment that really took me by surprise when I first saw it. It's a Crochax. Oh no! Not a good photo. Uh-oh, no. Get out your camera. If I can get it to attack me, actually, it might... Or I'll just get it to attack him. There we go. It's about to eat my uncle, but stick that in the science center.
Crochax. Don't go near them, whatever you do.
Pensive Game says, plan to send tomorrow. You will love my tat. Oh, how exciting. Will it be a 10-hour recording session this year, says Forgotten Media? Probably not. I don't think so. It might actually be mercifully a little bit shorter than last year. I say mercifully, I'm not, we're not at all ungrateful for the avalanche of tat that we get every year. We are, on the contrary, very, very grateful for it. It's all said tongue-in-cheek. It's all relative. But, yeah, sitting in a windowless studio for 6 hours eating MSG it's not good for you. Let's just say that. So,
Stupid, whatever you are.
oh, and then it just vanishes into nothing.
What was that?
Crojacks. There'll be more nearby, Jade. They usually attack in groups of 2 or 3.
These are lucioles. I almost forgot to take a photo of these. Lucy.
Lucioles. Wonderful.
Off we go. So.
Okay, let's get at it. Stuck.
Imagine being in a windowless room all day, says Mr. Black. Well, we don't work in a windowless room. Oops.
Not me, Flag Nemet.
I should make that clear. Our office has lots of natural light, but the studio doesn't. So when we're filming all day, which is rare, then yeah, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Trowling Badger just reminded me there might be some 2-year-old jerky and with the tat maybe don't eat it.
What? Okay. Trowling Badger just reminded you. Don't eat it. Thank you for the bits. Oh, he liked it. Ah! Oh god.
Just say when.
Ah, these little Medusas. Light amongst shadows.
Oh, I keep sprinting with my camera button. Oh yeah, you can use the super action in combat. So, oh my god, I thought he dropped off. I thought he died then. He just sort of dropped down to a lower level. Okay, here we go.
The large ones are mutants. Be careful.
So if he climbs back up, which... Oh, he's gone after that one. Yeah, I want you to. I'm pressing it. There we go. Oh no, do it again. Got some Crojacks. Oh, I need to eat a... How do I eat a Starcos? R, E, Q. Oh, trying to take a photo of that thing on the wall.
Magnificent. Ordinarily, Alicias live in the water.
Alicia. We've had Lucy. We've had Alicia. At my college, my classes were in a large white windowless room for a year. My projects at college were very entertaining. All of them had corn music. Even the documentary about Lancaster Castle. Nice. Just trying to fight, that's all. Stay out of my way.
We might have overdid it a little, you think?
Huh? Now that's the kind of animal reporting I like.
What was down here? Ancient mine. Is this the big sponge? No. It is... Oh, well, we can't go through there yet. Not equipped for that. Oh, hello? Got a bit stuck on him there. Is this a different map or the same as... No, already got that one. That's fine. Okay. I think this is just a shortcut we can open later on. It's just like Dark Souls. Oh, is it going to respawn the enemies? No. Are you streaming till later today? Says Plushy Labs Jenny. I'm streaming a bit later, yeah, because I started late. So I'm
Let's go.
Yeah, go and stand there. So, yeah, streaming another half hour at least. So, we have now made it into... Oh, literally into the room that we just saw on the other side of here, so that's fine.
Hey, I'm sure we'll be able to find something in this bigaloo.
In this what?
Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy. Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
No, not equipped for that.
Sorry, I'm pressing the action button when I shouldn't be. Here's a bit of trivia I learned earlier, just a few weeks ago. After this cutscene. Here it is.
Here, I'll leave this to the expert.
Wow! A Barranco D53, equipped with cutting hammer. Oh, that's for me.
Barranco is actually the surname of one of the developers from the game. I think one of the art team, was it?
Open your eyes. The Alpha sections are the accomplices of the DOMs. Join the Iris network.
Okay. Interesting. So, we have now got a Barranco D53 equipped with cutting hammer. So if I say Action E,
no problem.
He will now use his cutting hammer.
The Midas touch.
Starco's on main menu when...
Where'd we see the other one that looked like this?
Says Plushy Labs. Ah, nice. Nice music. See, I knew that they'd get you eventually. Oh. I think we're good. So we can now open that grate from before. Yeah, Starco's the main menu when... Hey, I'd love to do Starco's, but I don't want to... I mean, for one thing, we normally do... We try to do games that are new out, if we can. And not always, but we do if we're able. And I think I would feel a bit like a broken record if I tried to convince Ben and Ashton for us to do a Beyond Good and Evil episode.
Let's go.
Anyway, I'd rather make K-Bups, whatever they are. Little purple... They look like bonbons.
Account identification. Okay.
A Starco's
Starco's restores 1 heart of your energy.
And the PA1.
PA1 increases your energy gauge by 1 heart.
Sure does.
Bravo, Yid.
Speaking of main menu, says Dr. Goblin, have you seen that RuneScape are putting out a cookbook? I had not seen that, and that is prime main menu material. So, yeah. Sneaky, sneaky.
Whoa. Count me out, Jade.
Too narrow for him. We need to help him.
Hey, Jade! Stick together! Criminy!
Criminy!
Don't worry, I'm right here. Nothing'll happen to you. Huh.
You mind your P's and Q's, little miss. Respect your elders.
So, even from down there,
Go get him, girl.
he can do jet boots. Which will be useful when we get up here. Push that all the way over there. And then come down here.
Now.
Neopets has a cookbook too. There's a chocolate omelette in it. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh no. Get off. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Jade. If it weren't for you, I think that...
Don't mention it, you old fart. Let's get a move on. I got a feeling the best is to come.
Sure. After that, I'm sure it's all going to be great from now on. So up here, is anything else? No. We're all good. Oh, that's back where I came from. Okay. Do.
Okay.
A game that came...
Open it for me, Jade!
I will. A game that came out when Ashton was 5 isn't exactly new, unless the anniversary edition comes out ever. Yeah. Push button. In you come.
Good day, ma'am. Candygram.
Candygram. Okay, can you cut that open, please? Oh, quick. That thing flies away very quickly if you don't get it. You have to come back in
My
here.
mathematic colleagues are fascinated by Nautilus shells.
Fibonacci. They're Fibonacci,
Okay,
you know, like the
roll
ratio
on
of a Nautilus shell is
Good.
the Fibonacci
I'll
sequence.
transfer a pearl to you, Jade. And I'll recharge your film.
There are loads of animals in this game to take photos of. I don't think we have to take a photo of the fungi. No. Aww.
You want white or wheat toast with your omelet, Miss Grace of an Ox?
Oh no. They're mad. We just trod on the...
Just say when, Jay.
Oh, good photo.
Incredible. There are still polymeruses in the region.
Polynerai. Billy Ray Polynerus.
Go get him, girl. Now. Hammer time. Let's go. Jet boots attack.
You have to open the bridge by whacking one of these guys into it.
Now. Let's go.
He heals himself, Paige. Your companions, if you give him a couple of star codes in their inventory, they'll use it when they need it, which is good.
I didn't realize your pliers came equipped with the club option.
Model D53, my little lady. Slices, dices, and pounds.
Nice. I've not saved it yet. I'm going to do a save. Milady. Yeah. Milady. You can't call something Billy Ray and then immediately murder it. No, you're probably right. So yeah, you can only save at these M-Disc stations in this game.
Account identification. Okay.
I got loads of money. I'm going to buy everything. A Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
A Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
It's true.
Well, looky here, a new friend.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the controls aren't as good as the controller controls. You know, using a mouse and keyboard, it's not as good. I don't know why they didn't make it controller compatible, the PC version. I guess it was, I don't know. I guess it was less common back then, wasn't it? You know, again, we're talking 2003. I don't know. There weren't that many PC games being specifically made controller compatible, I guess, in 03. Just walk across this very normal bridge. Absolutely fine. Don't worry about the ominous music.
Jade, look, the 2 creatures back there.
Any theories, any predictions from those of you who don't know what's about to happen? Got any thoughts? As soon as you have the pictures of the DOMS monsters, send them to Mr. de Castellac.
Splendid. I'll send it to Mr. de Castellac.
I think it's a couple of friends, says Lucy B. We will just go home again, suggests Slobrotovich. Everything and everyone will be okay, says Mr. Black. I think they will give you a nice hug, says Plushy Loves Jennykin. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's got a pearl in its head. I never noticed that before. Oh, God. Oh, jeez, I need to eat. Hang on, how do I... There we go. A K-Bups.
Take a picture of it. It's gotta be worth a fortune.
I don't know what happens if you don't take a picture of it here and now, because you kill it in this boss fight. I guess the body just stays here.
Pterolamax. It's one of the DOMS creatures.
It's actually pronounced Pterolamax, but whatever. It's not like you're a scientist or anything. So he does this super attack, and then we give it a whack. Oh no, it's brought its friends in. Eventually we'll get a weapon upgrade that means that when we do that attack, we can fire out a bunch of projectiles as well, which is cool, and they home in on stuff. All the jumping in this game is automatic. There's no jump button. She'll just jump when she reaches an edge, which is quite good in these boss fights because you can sprint around this arena and she will just hop over these holes. You know, oh, except that one. See, she'll just hop. Unless the monster's in it, and then she won't. Nearly got it.
No problem.
Stay out of my way then, you fool. You foo. Oh god. Eat my K-Bups. Delicious bups. Remember, for just 100 bups, you can get a text-to-speech message read out here on Twitch. Oh. Oh no. It's like Jaws. It's gone. Slam.
Not bad for a little girl and an old ham.
See, look at the pearl in his head.
Not bad for an old fart.
Yeah, it's come out. I've never noticed that before.
If you ask me, there's something fishy about this Monsieur de Cadillac.
Check out the number plate here on the limo.
Congratulations, Miss Jade. You have...
Hold it. I got a bone to pick with your boss.
Mr. de Castellac never really existed. I think I owe you some explanations, Miss Jade.
It's 10XAT, or taxi.
Hop in.
So now you get the law.
Miss Jade, you have brilliantly succeeded your situation test.
Situation test?
Yes. Please forgive this little charade. My name is Han. I'm a member of the Iris Network.
My name is Fen.
Iris Network? The rebel organization?
Yes, the rebellion. Fighting against a threat that no one knows exists. If nothing is done, the entire population will be destroyed.
With the help of the Alpha sections, we can push back the DOMs.
The Alpha sections are not exactly what you believe them to be. They capture 10 people for every one that they save.
The Alpha sections have been defending us for years. They take care of the wounded, push back the DOMs attacks.
That's exactly how they cloud your suspicions and gain your confidence. They suck the lifeblood out of our planet exactly as they've done to hundreds of others. The Hylian government didn't have the time to react. They were completely overtaken. But we can stop the Alpha sections.
How exactly do you propose we do that?
They are completely aware that an uprising of the population would spell catastrophe. Bring the proof of this conspiracy to the people, and victory will be ours. More than ever, Jade, the Iris Network needs people like you. Help us fight the good fight. If you decide to join us, rendezvous at the Akuda Bar. Ask for peepers. You're free to choose your side, Jade.
Did you say peepers?
Mm-hmm. At the Akuda Bar. Be sure to remember the password. Safe and sound in its shell, the precious pearl is the slave of the currents.
Security measure?
That's my password as well.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot your reward. Hope to see you soon, Miss Jade.
So, just what does Miss Jade think about all this hoopnanny?
If there's a way to stop this war, we can't let it pass us by.
Peepers is a member of the Iris Network, and look, Mr. Han doesn't really have a mustache. You can see it there. He's not wearing it for the rest of the game. So we've had our reward.
Let's go see just exactly what's behind all this.
Before we go anywhere, remember this? Back up here. He is a conspiracy theorist, Boring Loner. You're absolutely right. But I think he might be right about it. Paige, hurry up.
Okay.
Give me one of those. Slice and dice. Mine is password, but with 5s, so no one will guess it. It's good. Safe and sound in its shell, the precious pearl is the slave of the currents. So you can now say that. So that's the...
Well done, Yade.
That's the Iris Network password, so you use that to basically talk to other members. You know, it's like sitting down on a bench in a trench coat and shades saying the red fox has landed on the eagle's ass, or whatever it is. But you can say it to anyone you like in on Hillis, in a Pedestrian District or wherever, and occasionally they'll go, oh, Oh, hey. I see you. I know what... Yeah. But most of them will be like, Pearls, what do you... I don't... What?
You overestimate me, Jade. If you don't give me some of those PA1s, I'll be a burden to you.
Your companions occasionally ask for PA1s, which are health gauge increases throughout the game. And I never give them any. You think we can trust him? Jade, I don't think this is a good idea. It's really dangerous. Paige, I don't understand you. We have to know the truth, find out what's going on, no? Do you know where to find this Peepers? Yes, we do. Of course we know. We've been there. We're good at bar, Pedestrian District. Mine is piss word, cause naughty. That's a good one. Password is also pretty naughty because it's got the word ass in it.
Peepers? The one from the bar, the king of 3 Coconut Monty?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. This is the first time I've played this game having seen Peepers before you go to Black Isle, because normally you beeline straight there. But then she says, did you say Peepers? As though she knows who Peepers is. She always says that in the cutscene no matter what. So on this occasion I thought, what I'll do is, for the immersion of the viewing audience, we'll go see Peepers first, so that it makes more sense why she's saying, what do you mean Peepers? But that is a new bit of dialogue I have never ever heard before. Because as I say, I normally haven't actually been to see Peepers. That's fun. We're all learning things. So, Pedestrian District. So now I can wander up to anyone, say hello. No, maybe not him, because he's just he's a drone. He's not real. I mean, he's a human being, but he's yeah, like this guy who looks kind of weird. Oh my god, look at his face. And I can say safe and sound in its shell. And he says the precious pearl is the slave of the currents. Careful, Jade. The alpha sections are looking for you. Hi, Rob. Hey, Jade. Still taking pictures? You know, they got an animal detector for sale at Ming Su's. So yeah, you can say that's the. I just happened to pick him by chance, and he happened to be an Iris Network member, but this guy I don't think is. The government's decided that pearls are illegal to use as money, miss. So most people don't know what on earth you're talking about, which is fun. Yeah, it's another just fun little detail. I'm going to try and buy this pearl. Oh, you know the Iris Network? You guys do one heck of a job. You're the reason I put my pearl up for sale. Good luck.
Account identification. Okay.
Got some nice carvings on these pearls. It's a pearl, an Aramis pearl is what it's called in the game. Una pearl d'Aramis, but I don't actually know what that is. I don't think it's ever explained what an Aramis is. Aramis. So we'll head up to see Peepers. Tiny Peepers. And you say the password, safe and sound in its shell, the precious pearl is the slave of the currents. And he goes, huh? Are you interested in, pearls? Place your bets. And you don't actually place a bet, and then it does the lowest difficulty version of the game. Because this is, you do actually have to win this in order to progress through the story. So they don't want it to be very difficult, but it is right there.
I'll let you have room 3. I'm sure you'll like it. There's a beautiful old locker. I suggest you take a look at it.
Thank you, Peepers.
Scannalize, okay.
P6, F8. Oh, and this is, I forgot about this, this is the greatest selection typing system in gaming. It's so quick and easy. P6, F8. It's really good. All games should have radial typing. Or, you know, or keyboard controls, but I don't think we should look at the locker, says Lobrotovich. Well, too late. You put your back to it, and then push. And we're entering the Iris Den. And here's another reason why I like to see peepers before you meet, before you go to the Black Isle, is this.
Friends, allow me to introduce you to Jade, our new agent. I was hoping you'd make it. Come closer. This is editing and distribution of our newspaper, Iris. Nino, radio operator, transmissions, and tireless poster sticker.
Hey.
On these screens, you can see the majority of our correspondents. They operate all over the universe for more than 13 different systems.
A couple of those are Ubisoft developers.
It was his idea to offer you the job. He knew you would complete the test successfully.
Ah.
You'd have to be blind not to see it. The kid's bursting with talent.
Get it?
Now listen
blind not to see it.
The events are gaining momentum.
He's blind.
A Dom's bomb has exploded in the canal. Obviously, the Alpha sections have sealed off the sector. They've embarked everyone there.
To take care of them, right?
No hospital has received any victims, Jade. The governor of Hillis contacted us as soon as she heard the news. She's willing to help us, but her HQ is under surveillance. You can help us to save these people, Jade. Nino, give us a brief on the situation.
Who is this bald man we've never
Here's
seen
what
before,
we know.
says
The
Lobrotovich.
victims are kidnapped by Alpha Section agents. They are then taken to the Neutrophils factory. Shuttles are then used to take them to the old slaughterhouses. And from there, they are loaded into military cruisers headed for the moon.
We don't know what they're forced to suffer. None of our agents have ever returned from these cursed places. 4 days ago, we lost contact with Double H in the Neutrophils factory.
No.
He was our best agent.
Dilf.
And friend. Double H was supposed to have brought back proof of the Dom's traffic. His last photos are terrifying.
A spirit eater.
We need someone to take over the mission, Jade. You can't refuse.
Continue.
We need proof. 1, you get inside the Neutrophils factory. 2, you take pictures of the Alpha sections and their victims. You'll be in constant contact with May. She'll broadcast your photos as quickly as she receives them. People must know the truth.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. Like who's actually telling the truth in all of this?
Here's an official city pass. We got it thanks to the governor. It will open certain doors for you. Good luck.
Okay, I keep for you.
This is useful to have.
Jade, I burned an M disk for you, if you want it. I put it over there. Everything is explained in detail.
Those two there, I think, are live action, and I don't know, maybe some others, but they're like silhouettes of a couple of the devs. That one, I think, is live action. I'm not sure about that, but is the bottom right one? Yeah, that's definitely live action. This is May. She's a cat girl. I've seen your message, Forgotten Media. I just realised you still have the stream tagged as a charity stream. I don't remember tagging it as one. Oh, actually, I think Ashton set up the stream details. I just realised you still... Oops, that's me just opening the tab. Is that something I can, like, uncheck? Oh, yeah, I see. There's tags. Okay, well, I've unchecked that now. But thank you very much. Why did he have to shave, says Tyrell for Danny. I don't think it was a real one. I think it's a stick-on. May is a cat girl. I think it's implied that she and Double H are maybe, if not together, she's kind of got feelings for him.
Okay, I filed the picture.
There's kind of a shot on her when Han says, oh yeah, he was one of our dearest friends. And then later on, you'll see when she sort of interacts with him, there's... Can we trust the governor? She's already helped us a lot. She has a special team of decoding experts. If you're stuck in front of a lock, send her a photo of the serial number. This can break any code you give them. And you distribute the newspaper, right? Partially. I'm in charge of the printing, and I deliver them to our various underground cellars. Can I get a hold of some copies? Sure. The closest cellar here is in the square at Ming Su's. Don't hesitate to ask him for a copy. It's free to all members. So that's the one other thing you should subscribe to is Iris. In fact, I don't think you get it as an email subscription. You have to go and pick up M discs from his shop, but they are free. So, was Double H able to give you some information about the factory? The last contact we had from him was on the M disc. Then nothing. Be careful, Jade. She'll take our photos and they'll print them in Iris magazine. You have been found out by the Alpha sections? We take every possible precaution. We work in small, independent groups. The chief of the Hillis section uses that receiver on the wall there to communicate with us. None of us know his real identity or where he hides out. What kind of photos do you need? Double objective. Human traffic that the DOMs are operating and show them that the Alpha sections are the accomplices. Are there many of you? Not yet. But the more Hillians we have with us, the better our chances will be. Great. So we'll take Double H's most recent report. I mean, we all have feelings for Double H. H squared. We do. It's true. The Pearl and the Currents. Is there an M-Disc reader in here? Yes, there is. So let's see.
The Alpha sections have deceived us. Since the beginning of the war, they have been controlled by the DOMs and profit from the general chaos to kidnap innocent people.
Oh yeah, this is right. This is what yeah.
Thanks to Double H, we now know where the victims are taken to on Hillis. 1. The Neutrophils factory. 2. The old slaughterhouse in the shuttles. 3. The moon in a cargo cruiser. We must put an end to this nightmare. Every proof we can find relating to this conspiracy will bring us more and more support from the people. A general uprising would allow us to overthrow the Alpha sections and save thousands of innocent lives. If the revolt spreads, we may be able to end this war. But we need photographic evidence to find out exactly what's going on at the factory. Photos of the victims. Photos of the Alpha sections without their helmets on to know who they really are. That's where you come in, Jade. You take over Double H's mission. Here's his last report.
Ship's log. Double H.
1923. I am in the Forbidden Zone. 1930. I can see the shuttles coming and going from the upper platform.
Took him 7 years to get from the Forbidden Zone to the shuttle platforms. 1930 now.
2003. I have succeeded in penetrating into the factory.
That's when the game came out.
2050. I'm exhausted.
That's when the sequel came out.
Swam almost 2 miles.
2050. He swam 2 miles in his massive armor, which you'll see later.
2110. I'm inside. That's it. I can see the black cases. A noise. Hey, what the?
I like to think that he typed out a noise. Hey, what the? But maybe it's, you know, it's audio log and it's been transcribed by the computer.
Apparently, they've trained a Reaper. The presence of this animal along with the Sigma rays are the proof of the presence of a Spirit Eater. These are his last shots. We've had nothing else for the last 4 days. Radio silence. Double H was our best reporter.
Oh, there he is.
He's done a lot for us. Thanks to him, the Iris Network was able to get in contact with the governor of Hillis.
Look at that chin.
The governor is radically opposed to the Alpha sections and their methods, but she must not be found out. She's willing to help us if, on our side, we let the truth be known, and if more and more Hillians trust the Iris Network. If you find a door like this one, photograph it. We're counting on you, Jade. Be careful. Han.
Doors like that, you take a photo and she will give you the code for it. It's a way of halting you from entering new areas until you've completed certain objectives. So you'll send her the code, barcode, and she'll say, we'll work on getting the lock code for you. In the meantime, make sure you go and take some photos for Iris. So you'll then go and take the photo you need from that area of the building that you're in. And then once you've submitted that to May, you sort of conveniently, then it's like, hey, we finished decoding that lock, by the way, here you go. So it's just a good way of, you know, segmenting things.
Jade, you'll have to pick a code name to sign your articles with.
Shawnee.
It's kind of weird that she picks it very quickly with confidence, and unless you're paying a lot of attention, or, I mean, really you have to have the subtitles turned on.
Good work, sugar. And one day, you just might come out of your shell.
Clever. If you don't have the subtitles on, you don't even necessarily notice, but when she has that like weird vision, when the DOMS monster is looking in her face, in all the DOMS language is the word Shawnee, and it keeps kind of repeating that word, and she chooses that as her code name. And it's never really we don't really understand. There's a lot of mystery to the kind of the nature of Jade, her origins, and how the Dom's, you know, hallucinations tie into that. But we'll learn as we go. I would do things to that chin, says Plushy Loves Jennikin. Hey, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Well, it is 25 minutes to 8 here in the UK, so this might be where we stop for now. There's clearly no smoking ban in Hillis, because look at the smoke in this room. But that is, you know, it's quite a good place to stop. That is essentially the first little chunk of the game, first chapter really, or first couple of chapters. We're about to go on our very first mission with Iris. I'll tell you what, I'll just run to Ming Su's. And I'll save in Ming Su's, otherwise I'll probably forget to go there on the next stream. But I want to... It's that guy all the time. But I want to get some copies of the Iris magazine. Can I go through now? Now that I've got... Yeah, I've got a city pass that they gave me, do you remember? Carlson and Peters, Volume 5. Carlson and Peters is the military manual that the Hylian army are trained on. And we'll get very familiar with Carlson and Peters as we go. So here's Ming Su. Hello. There we go. It's a koi.
Bravo, Jade.
Ming Su has a lovely shop and is a member of Iris. I really need to go pee, so I don't even have time to show you around the shop. I'm going to end the stream right now and then go and start a stream of my own. Sorry, not very nice, but I've said it now. Too late. Right, there we go. So we're in Ming Su's, and when we come back and start the game next week, I will get us some copies of the Iris magazines so we can see what they have done so far. And then, as I say, when you have these subscriptions to the Hylian Word and to Iris, as you go through the game completing missions, you get the Iris perspective, who are saying, hey, our reporter Shawnee has taken these photos and here's an expose. And then you also get an email from the Hylian Word saying, oh, the terrorist organization, the Iris Network, have infiltrated this, military building and tried to sabotage. It's all, I really like it. It's really cleverly done. So, yeah, it is always worth playing through this game and getting your Iris magazines and your Hylian Word emails. It really just adds something. So there we go. That is the beginnings of Beyond Good and Evil. We are celebrating the game's 20th anniversary, which has been and gone technically if you talk about the American release. I think tomorrow is the European release anniversary. But in any case, it doesn't look like Ubisoft is doing anything to celebrate whatsoever, despite the fact that seemingly at some point there was or is an anniversary remaster in the works. Will we ever see it? I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for the Game Awards or something like that, or the next Ubi Forward. Shrug. I'm not sure, but maybe one day it'll happen. But hey, the PC version of the game and the HD version you can get on consoles, it looks great. It plays great, especially on consoles. If you can play with a controller, I would recommend that rather than playing on PC. On the other hand, if you don't have a compatible console available, get the Good Old Games version on PC. The controls aren't amazing, but I'm doing all right. A few camera issues, but that's basically it. And it's much better and more reliable than the Steam version, and apparently it's also more reliable than the Ubisoft Store version as well. So if you are tempted, Good Old Games is the one to get. At the moment, it's 70% off. This isn't an ad or anything. It's just people in the chat were saying they want to buy it. So I would recommend getting it for literally £1.50 or something along those lines at goodoldgames.com. If you do have any issues launching it, or you want to get the aspect ratio fixed or anything like that, just go to the Beyond Good and Evil subreddit, search the word guide in the subreddit, and there's a thread in there somewhere near the top that says the ultimate 2023 guide for getting this game working and compatible. And it just means that you're able to get Alt-Tab working, allow you to minimize the game, and fix the aspect ratio and a couple of other things like that. So that is worth looking at as well. If you have bought the game today, because of that. It's worth doing. Dodo, your first time chat saying, no, we're ending. Yeah, sorry. I'm afraid you've missed the stream there. Sorry to hear that. But this will be available on our VODs channel. TripleJump VODs. Exclamation mark. VODs. If you head there, it will be... Oh, there we go. The mods are in there. Thank you, mods. You can get it on our VODs channel. It'll be up there within a day, so maybe go and subscribe to that. And I'll be playing it week on week for the next few Mondays. The last stream I do before Christmas will be a special one where we'll do some silly Christmassy watch-along stuff. That'll probably be the 18th of December. But I think for the next 4 next 4 weeks, I'll be playing it same time, same place, 5 p.m. GMT. So sorry that you missed a bit there, Dodo, or missed all of it, Dodo. But thank you for dropping by, and hopefully you'll catch some more in future. Why not give us a follow if you're not following us already on Twitch, and head to our VODs channel on YouTube if you want to catch the VOD after the fact. Lovely. Well, there you go. Hope you've all enjoyed that. I've had a really nice time revisiting this game for the first time in a while, and I can't wait to play some more and show you what I think is really one of the nicest gaming experiences for an action adventure of all time, maybe, possibly, subjectively. There we go. Right, thanks everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays, and I will see you when we stream on Thursday. Joint stream, blaze it. All right then. Bye bye.